Do-do-do-do, it's Camdork.
Hello everyone, this is Camdork, and welcome to another episode of Season 3 of my Buildcraft, where we play Minecraft with the mods Buildcraft, Railcraft, and Forestry. Well, hello again, and we are back, and I am standing in front of a new building because guess what, guys? I built something. It's not very common that I build buildings. I tend to just try to, I don't know, make structures and then say, I'm going to build a building, and never quite get to it, but I'm really glad that I built this building, and actually before I found the specific use for it. Well, no, I had the use in mind. Basically, what this is going to be is this is going to be a bee building. It's going to be where all the bees are. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have them inside. This will be set up to house, I think, 6 alvearies is what I'm going to have in here. When I eventually have enough stuff for alvearies. But we got some bees going on here. We got noble bees and all sorts of other imperial bees and industrious bees. Yep. And we got a whole bunch of bees, dripping combs and royal jelly and all that stuff. So I'm going to start on that this episode. I'm also going to do a few other things around the base. One of those things, you building, I will get to you later, but not this episode. One of the things I'm going to do is what you'll notice right here as I go into my main base. Oh no, there's a hole in the ground. What is this hole going to be for? Well, I will tell you. This hole is leading to the bottom of my base here, so let's just take the quick way down. And I'll show you. So behind in this area, this is going to be where this hole is right now. This is going to be the storage area because I really need some storage space and we need to figure out kind of like item storage solutions. I'm running out of room in various places and I needed an area, and this seems as good as any. I'm going to have items kind of come in from the top, and then we're going to sort them and figure out a fun way of doing that. It'd be kind of fun seeing everything being sorted above me. And that's going to be sort of the plan for going on. So we're going to get to that. I'm going to start moving the bee stuff. I'm going to start building out a few things, and then I'll come back and we'll get things going. All right, so I'll see you in a second. And through the magic of video editing, it is done. Well, it's kind of done. Anyways, I've built the main layout of the storeroom. I'm sticking with wood because I have tons of it from the tree farm. And this is basically going to be how the items will be laid out. It's pretty standard. I believe this is how I want it. But I'm also not going to do the sorting. I know I said I'd do it right here in this room. I'm not going to do it in this room, although the items will be coming in basically through here. I'm not going to be doing the sorting in this room. I do like these staircases, though. These are pretty cool. What I will be doing the sorting is I'll be doing it down here. So the items will come down here, and they'll be sorted into 2 separate areas, one on this side, one on that side, and we're going to be using some diamond pipes. We're also going to be using, however, lenses and filters. So it's going to be kind of similar to the first season. Remember I had a storeroom there, and there I used just diamond pipes. We didn't have lenses and filters at the time in Buildcraft, but now that we do, they're actually fun to use, and we'll be using them. And that way we can actually use lenses and filters to pull things from other places if I need to. So by that I mean, well, here. If I make stuff in the, whatchamacallit, in the crafting table here, what is this thing called? I forget. Integration table or assembly table, I'm sorry. If I make stuff in the assembly table, it can actually go directly to the storeroom, and I can make a color and make it go to the proper chest location by color, which would be kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm going to get going on some of the storage aspects. So we're going to show you a bit more how it's going to work, and then I'm going to get to it. I am going to be using another feature. Whoops, before I leave here. I'm going to be using lists in Buildcraft. I've already started, so it's kind of nice that you can actually use lists to make things a bit easier. So this is wood stuff. So it's going to sort all sorts of wood stuff in here. We have logs. Specifically, it's all different types of logs, and you just put one log in here, and you hit this T or the N, either one, and you can match all sorts of different types. You know, some that I don't even have yet, which is kind of cool. And planks, the same thing. So I'm slowly building out these lists. I need to make a few more, quite a few more actually, and I need to do a few more things, but I will do some of them and then be right back to show you how these things are going to generally work. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, before I get to sorting, I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work. in a little more detail. So I've started out a little bit of a setup here, but in order to understand some of this setup, we have to go upstairs first and, well, figure out how many locations we're going to have for the storage system. So if I count all together, we have 3 chests here, 6, 9, 12, and then the same thing over here, so 24. And then we have these 3 over here and 3 over here. So at most, whether I sort to these and these or not, I think I will, but in the end I'm going to have 30 different locations to place items, which means I have to have 30 different ways of identifying where they're going. And we're going to be using diamond pipes, but we're also going to be using lenses and filters. And so we know that we can have 16 different colors of lenses and filters, so that means, well, that's less than 30. But divided by 2, 30 divided by 2, we can make it. It's 15 over on this side and 58 over on that side. So that'll be okay. And yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 different chests. So cool. So that means we'll have, like, say, a red identified chest over here that we can filter to on the right side, and a red identified chest over on the left side. So that'd be kind of cool. Now, in Season 1, we did this with Diamond Pipes too, and it's going to be kind of similar. But in Season 1, we didn't have access to the filters and lenses, which you're going to be using now, and we didn't have access to a few other things, nifty things in Buildcraft that I'm going to go through how we're going to use them here. What we did have access to, of course, is the Diamond Pipes. And in this case, we're going to be using lists. We also didn't have access to lists, so we're going to use lists in here. Notice how I have this set up. It's actually both the yellow and the red. So this is the general idea. We're splitting to the right and then the left, and then we're going to sort according to color. But the yellow and red are both going right, and green and blue are both going left. So why is that? Well, if you count the spaces I have available, I have 9 different spaces in each of these slots. So if I just use one of these arms, like yellow alone, then I won't have enough spaces to fit the identification of all of these chests. So I need to have 2. So it's going to split to the right, and then we're going to have the same thing going over to the left. From here, at about this location right here, as you see, this goes up to 3 of those chests. And we're going to use a diamond pipe here, and we're going to have it go, of course, into the diamond pipe. There's 6 faces to the pipe. If the item that comes into this diamond pipe is not one of the ones that gets sorted there, it's going to keep going, and it's going to go on like that, where that gold pipe is right now. Otherwise, there are 4 different locations to place these things, and we can actually have them all go... Wait, is this an iron pipe? I think it is, right? Yeah, we can have these all go to the same location. So we're going to have... Ooh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going to put an iron pipe there, there, and there. We're going to need them there. And then we'll have to have stone pipes for the rest of them. We can make cobblestone or some other things, but we're going to use this. And there we go. And then we have... Oh, wait, and there we go. So all 4, the green, white, black, and yellow are going to be for sorting to go into these various chests. I will have a lens at this location, that location, and that location, so that there are going to be 4 different colors going through this pipe, and then they'll be going into their respective chests up there. And since we're using filters, like I mentioned before, we don't need to have clay insertion pipes up there. I need to set up these iron pipes, however, so let's make sure they're going in the proper direction. There we go. Okay, so it should be going in this general idea. And then from here on out, we're going to have them go up here. But what happens if there is no more room for... This is supposed to... I don't know. I think this is supposed to contain dyes, maybe? Maybe not. I don't remember. But whatever this is supposed to contain, maybe I don't have any room for it, so it can't insert itself. So that means the item will continue onward, and it won't go into any of these other chests, but I want to have it return into an overflow chest. Well, how am I going to do that? Well, I'm actually going to use... another feature that wasn't available to us, but is now at the time, and that is colors. So we're going to use colors of pipes. We're going to paint these pipes. So if we paint them blue right here, that means that if I have... Oh, where are my stone pipes? There we go. If I have a stone pipe here and I paint it yellow, it won't connect. So that's great. So that's what we want. All right, I need item management. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to basically do that idea right here. We're going to have there, and nice and compact. Normally we would have not been able to do this, but now we can. So if I color all of these blue, that means that none of these need to connect if I color them yellow. Pretty cool, right? And then we're just going to have an overflow chest. And we might I might end it up where it shares it with the neighbor. I'm not really sure. But I'll have something go to an overflow chest, and I need to set up that for here, basically for all of these slots. So it's going to take a little while, and it'll take a while, but it'll be like nothing at all to you guys because, well, the magic of editing, right? Anyway, let me get to it, and I'll be right back and show you the finished result. So this is when it gets quite complicated, but bear with me. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to filter on one diamond pipe and use that as an example, and then I'll finish the rest on my own. But I wanted to show you so far. So far we have all the items coming into here, and they get sorted primarily in this diamond pipe. And man, this is a full diamond pipe. So you see items coming in the white. Black has nothing, meaning that if there is an item I missed, it will go into black. And therefore I can, do whatever I want with it afterwards. And in fact, we are missing 6 items. We're missing those. Here, I'll go back up and show you. We're missing these and these chests. So that's the whole point, is that black line will go down here and eventually get filtered into those 2 chests, probably with another diamond pipe down here somewhere. But for now, they're going every which way. So I have 2 of the ones going. So yellow and red are both going into the right side, and let's see, green and blue are both going into the left side. So in the right side, the first diamond pipe we see is this one right here, and this diamond pipe is going to be sorting items into these 3 chests right here. So that's the forestry chest, the railcraft chest, and the tracks chest. And for those guys, I have already put up the lists in here. So there's the tracks, they're going in red, forestry is going in green, and railcraft's going in yellow. And now it's time to make sure that the items get colored in their appropriate color. So you'll notice right now what's happening is the green, yellow, and red are all where things get filtered into to go into the chests. So that means that it's going around here. If it goes in red, if it goes through yellow, it's going around here and then out and up into the blue. If it goes in red, it just goes straight up into the blue. And if it goes in green, it goes out here and comes up around back into this iron pipe and then up into blue. Okay? And then if it's none of those, then it goes out to the black and it keeps on going through the line, and then we'll do a filtering here. If it's none of those, it goes out blue. We'll have another one here, and we'll have a final one right here. Okay? And then, so right now I want to set up the filtering, though, so that I make sure, because all of these items, these 3 items, are going into the one pipe. So I have to separate them again, and we're going to do that by color. And here I have a bunch of colors, and I figured I might actually might as well use the colors of the sorting. So red, yellow, and green were what they were. So we need a filter, we need a lens for each of them. So I'm just going to have it where it's yellow goes in yellow lens, red has a red lens, so we're just going to put it right here. And green has a green lens. So that means when they're sorted green, they get a green color. And then I'm going to go up here, and we have to make sure we assign them to the proper chest. So green is forestry, yellow is railcraft, and red is tracks. Okay. So green is forestry, that'll be the top. So the top needs to have a green filter. Lime green. Ooh, nice. Tracks was red, so that's down below. That's the lowest one. And oh, darn it, that's not a filter, that's a lens. Let me grab that. Good thing. There we go. And so tracks is a red filter. We need to make sure that's a filter. And then yellow was the, what was it? Railcraft, right? Yes. Yes. So that should work. So now any item that comes in that's railcraft, in fact, we should be able to try that out. So I should be able to get a railcraft item and just try this out real quick. Let me actually do that. I'm going to grab an obsidian pipe, so that works. And then I'm going to get myself some sort of forestry or railcraft item that I know has been filtered. It's got to be, okay, farm block. Perfect. Okay, so I know the farm block should go into the forestry place. So we're going to go and pop it in right up here. I'm just going to make this into an obsidian pipe, and I'm going to toss in a farm block. Oop, and let's see if we can follow it. Okay. Goes down. It's getting sorted. It's getting sorted green, which is forestry, correct. And And we should see it going into the forestry chest. Hooray! Let's see that again, because that was kind of fun. And I missed the filtering into the chest. Hopefully the mobs don't get me. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, we'll see that go into the black, maybe. Alright, so that goes in black. Let's see, it's getting green filtered. You see it's there, and there it is. Yay! So that's how it works. And then the other one, the item that fell into there, it should be going down here. And it should have been placed in here somewhere, although it went this way. So why did it do that? Hold on a second, let's see. This should be going... Oops. Yeah, it should go into the black if it's nothing. So hold on, let's try that one out. Let's just make sure that the obsidian pipe does go into the black. Ah! There we go. Okay. It shouldn't get popped out like I thought it did. We should have an obsidian pipe in here somewhere. Eventually. Oh. Wait, why is it going this way? Oh, it's actually... Haha, that's funny. Because I actually have it set up where everything is being sorted here. So in... pipes. It actually goes in the green, so it goes here, and it goes blah, 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 and then it gets spit out over here. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, anyways, one that I know that doesn't get sorted properly is going to be cobblestone. So cobblestone does not get sorted right at this point. So hopefully we can throw some cobblestone in here. Yeah, I'll try to throw that in there, and let's see. It should go... There it goes. Okay, so it's going in the black. Okay, that makes sense. All right, great. So this is working just fine. I'm going to set it up. It's going to take me kind of a while, but it should work perfectly after I do that. All right, see you in a minute. Well, here it is in all its beautiful glory. Well, without a roof still, but at least it looks pretty awesome, and this functions really, really well. Exactly how I wanted it to. So now let's go ahead and try it out. First, before we do, let's go look downstairs and see how this looks. So this is what's happening here. We are using diamond gates, diamond pipes, as well as the lenses and filters. This allows us to have a lot simpler of a piping system, even though it looks pretty confusing. But it also, using lists, we have the ability to filter so many items. So anyways, it's coming in through this white part of this diamond pipe. If everything in this list is filtered, and those which are not in this list, the items which are not in this list, come out the black. And those items are the 6 items individually in the chests over here. The pipe runs under this and over to here. And it gets a little complicated here, actually. So it's hard to see, but there's... Yeah, I think I could do this. Yep. It comes in through the blue pipe down there. It goes into this diamond pipe. This diamond pipe is filtering just 3 things. That's not a big deal, right? And it's labeling them, and they're going up to the chests over there. And then if it's not one of those 3 things, it goes into the yellow, and it goes into here, and it is choose to be one of these 3 things. If it is not one of those 3 things, it goes in the red, up this yellow pipe, and back into... both of these chests, which I am calling overflow. These are for items that cannot be sorted. So so far they are empty because I have sorted everything. This is where I'm putting my lists. I am storing them because I think it's smart to do so, just in case I need them again. And overflow chests are over here and here. These overflow chests, and this is how I'll kind of explain using this one side. So any chests that are housing items over on this side are coming out either the blue or the green, and they are meeting up here, coming in here, coming into this diamond pipe, and getting sorted. If they are not part of these 3 chests right here, well, then they don't go through any of this system, and they continue onward down like this, and so forth. They go into this diamond pipe, the same thing. If it doesn't get sorted out, it keeps going. And here, if it doesn't sort out, it keeps going, etc. These chests over here are for overflow of all of this side of the storage system. And the overflow chests are, well, the pipe goes up, it comes down. If the item cannot go into a chest, it means the chest is full. So it's an overflow, and it goes through this yellow pipe, and this yellow pipe keeps going all the way through out here. And all of these pipes are joining up. You can see right down there with this yellow pipe. So there it is. Pretty simple. And yet it's pretty functional too. So I have all my chests kind of like over here that I would need for overflow. And yeah. So what's left now is to test it out. So let's go ahead and test it out with a few things. Let's just toss some stuff in here. I don't know. I probably need some apples, but I want to toss them in anyways. It works best to show it where it goes. And let's see where do these apples go. Okay, so they're going in through here. Look at them go, and then they get labeled with green. Green labels, everybody. They're going up there, and they should be going into the food stuff where the apples are. Right, there we are. How about glowstone? I don't know if I actually sorted this, so we'll see. It should be going left, if anything. Okay, I did sort it, so it should be going through here. I believe it's going into the next one, and it's going up the white. We have a problem. I did not set that correctly. Hold on. This is where the kinks gotta... There it is. There they go. There they go. Okay. I need to set this one too, by the way. There it is. Okay. Yep. They're just going to keep on getting sorted. That's what happens. They come in and they keep on getting sorted. Note that they get... that's interesting. They actually get colored black because they're passing through this lens. Then they go into the diamond pipe, come out, and get colored white. Anyways, that works. But that means I probably should test all of these for the most part. Let's get some things on the other side. So these are planks. They should be going over there. So let's go down. Let's see them. Here they go. Planks ahoy. Alrighty. Very nice. Very nice. And they should be going in here, which I already tested it out, so there should be some planks in there already. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. And then finally, we're going to do some, we're going to do some stone bricks. Why not those? Because I say yeah. And I actually think it looks cool when I do everything like this. Chunk of them. There we go. Let's see. Alright, so they're going down, as you see. They don't get labeled, but they do get sped up a bit. Oh, and here they go. They're getting colored yellow. And off they go. Yellow colors. Awesome. And so there it is. There's the sorting system. Let's see. They should be in here. Yep, they are. All right, cool. So this thing really, really works pretty well. I need my apples back, even though we have plenty. Anyway, so that's going to actually do it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to continue this a little bit because we played around in the base mostly, right inside the main base here for the whole episode. But next episode, we're going to be playing out in the fields here, because we need to have a way of getting items to the storage room, and we're going to be using robots and some smart robot-y logic for that. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye-bye now.